Hello there. Um, Today I'm recording my very first video for YouTube, and the title of my YouTube channel is What My Ex Taught Me. The basis of this YouTube video is going to be about abuse, domestic violence, being in a relationship with a narcissist, and what all that entails. So, so let me give you a little bit background. Um, I was in a 6 year relationship with someone, and there was a break in our relationship. So a total of 8 years. 2 years the first time, a 2 year break, and then 4 years the second time. The first 2 years, there were things that I questioned, but in my desire and my desperation to be in love, I overlooked the signs that were there. But when we did go our separate ways, it was due to something that I now realize was abusive. And I just didn't know how to deal with it. He had become angry at something and he wouldn't get over that anger. And so, over a period of 5 days, he was enraged each and every time I saw him, no matter how I tried to talk to him about it, no matter how much I apologized to him about what had happened. He would not get over it. It and I didn't know what to do. I just know I didn't want that in my life at that time or anymore. So I ended it with him. And then for the next 2 months afterwards, he was incessant with trying to get back with me, telling me how much he loved me. He'd go 1 minute from telling me how much he loved me to telling me how bad of a person I was because I wouldn't give him another chance. I was no longer including him in my life and the things that I was doing. And I didn't know what to do with that. I just knew that I didn't want that. So I just kind of let it go. I did love him with everything that I thought I had. And but I knew I couldn't deal with it anymore. So therefore, for the next 2 years, we spoke every once in a while, and he did at one point apologize to me for his behavior. So I thought that because he did apologize, I thought maybe he had no, I knew in my heart, or so I thought, but I knew in my heart that he had matured. And so when he ended his other relationship, or when his other relationship ended, and we got in contact with each other and we started seeing each other again, I thought, well, it'll be different this time because he's grown some. Although during the time that we were separated, he did end up having a child, and I thought, well, that's life. And plus, it was easier for me because it was something I knew I didn't want to do. I didn't want to have any more children. My children were grown, and I didn't want to stop him from having children in his life. So that kind of worked out for us. But then we got back together. I was going through a lot of things in my life, and for whatever reasons, loneliness, insecurity, desperation, I decided to move in with him. And things started happening fairly quickly. But I felt stuck. I think I felt stuck. I think being older, um, and like I said, going through a lot of other things with family, and I just thought that I had I had nowhere else to go, and I had nobody else to lean on, and so I stayed. I stayed, and of course, then I fell in love with his little boy, and I thought, I can't leave this little boy, you know, because we had him more days than we didn't have him. And I believe the words that he said when he told me that his ex was a horrible mom, and so he was taking her to court, and I believed all that. And so I was helping him do whatever he needed to do in order to gain full custody of his son. But of course, over time, things change, and you see the real person. It took me 4 years to leave, a total of 4 years, but I did. And so, what I'm going to be discussing throughout this process, or throughout my videos, is all the things that happened and all the things that I learned about not only him and abuse and narcissism, but about myself. But about myself. And I will be sharing those things with you. So I hope you will find these inspirational. Maybe you'll be able to use some of the knowledge that you gain. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at iamlove.nidra@gmail.com. iamlove.nidra@gmail.com. If you are looking to leave your relationship, again, you can email me. Hit the like button, and also um, leave me a comment about what you think about my first video. Again, this is my first one, and I'm a little shy. And so this is going to be a learning process for me, and hopefully it'll be a learning process for you. Have a good day.